My Adventures with Superman, Season 2, Episode 6. So, in the last episode, I was a bit disappointed on the way that Kara was kind of introduced on the spot. Now, here they really picked it up. It was very emotional, and it was definitely one of my more favorite episodes so far of the series. Now, let's get into the episode. At the start, we get to see Clark actually wake up on Kara's ship. For what seems the very first time, we get to see the pair actually spend some one on one time. They begin to actually bond with each other. This even includes a part where the two put on memory gear to see each other's childhoods. It's almost like when it comes to Kara's, it's something from the past. As for Clark's, it's almost like it's something really deep from the heart. Bringing back everything together, we even get to see there's a secret side to Kara. She's still kept the things from Jimmy, she's kept things from other planets that she's hiding from her father. So it's absolutely at this point, she's pretty much in love with Jimmy, but she's not exactly too sure about her feelings. On top of that, going back to Clark and her relationship, we get to see him actually go outside, play with some asteroids, and they're actually able to be themselves with each other. And they're sharing something. You can see the love between them. And I just love the fact it's more than just a romance. This is actual family affairs. And for the first time, they have family, someone that is just like them. Just so I don't get misquoted, I'm saying they do beyond just the romantical interests of Clark and Lewis. They try to do more emotional things in this series. Moving along, we get this part where actual Clark is like, "Hey, Kara, since you like these other planets and you kept items, can you maybe take me to one of them?" And she ends up doing this, and it's a dead planet. Clark is just clearly upset, and he's like, "Wait, is this what all the others are like?" Now we're gonna kind of bring things around and get near the ending. So a bunch of these robots come out, and Kara goes back to the ship, which is supposed to be her father's. So the pair get on board, and there's like all these robots. By the way, these are the same ones that invaded Earth earlier on. Now there's one robot on a throne, which turns out to be Kara's father. Yeah, to be honest on that last part, this is definitely not her father because whenever they introduce themselves to Clark, they actually say they're Brainiac. What happens after this, Kara's kind of told off and Brainiac takes him back to this chamber to test him, and this calibration test ends up to be some sort of trap against these like high level enemies who end up beating him. So Superman ends up being made to kneel to Brainiac, and Kara comes in to discover this, and she's like all confused and stuff. This is where we see Brainiac look her in the eyes and she gets brainwashed. The next thing to happen is almost like a reloop of them first getting on the ship, except this time Clark is inside of this like little coffin thing he was brought originally on Kara's ship with. Now we get to the really hectic ending. So this is where Kara begins to look at her picture of Jimmy that she had with her. She also had a remnant of the planet with her. And it makes her realize that something isn't quite right. With that, she begins to go to every planet she's been to, and she finally seeks out the truth, and she sees through the truth. It turns out she was the one that destroyed all these planets. Pretty much the episode ends with Kara realizing what she's done because of the brainwasher Brainiac. She's went to these planets and destroyed them. It's really quite the twist. I feel awful for Kara, but I can say this wholeheartedly. I love this character. With all that, I rate this episode a 9.5. Definitely my favorite episode so far in this series. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on My Adventures of Superman Season 2, Episode 6. Hope you guys stay safe. And until next time, peace out, guys.